Right. I'm just going to jump straight into the action here. I'm not going to read any logs or anything because I think it'll be cooler that way. All right. In this scene, DeGrasse, Dr. Pearson, Commander Casey, and Lieutenant Nadan, you have probably walked the paths next to this location for probably around the 19th, 20th time in attempts to become intimately familiar with the surrounding location. I'll leave it there for you guys to start role playing.
Am I supposed to see anything? Because I just see the star field.
Did I not move? You should see something. Hold on.
He's not in the right one game.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I'm like, huh.
That
There's
would
no
do it.
people. Oh, we're in the crossover. Yeah.
Yep,
Sorry,
yep.
sorry. That would explain it. All right, I'm back.
Short switch over. You've probably gone through these locations, walked these paths, 19, 20 times or so. It's all becoming very repetitive, very boring.
And to clarify, we're our older selves again.
Check the token.
Yep. Awesome.
DeGrasse will go, well, how's everybody feeling?
This doesn't seem to be terribly fruitful.
Probably not the smartest reaction, but very curious about how they pulled off that memory implant.
That hasn't
Agreed.
happened.
Oh, okay.
GM, so I'm a bit confused, like, what led up to this? Like, if we're not our younger selves getting our memories restored, are we our older selves that just showed up to the same location? Gotcha.
Hold on. This might help.
I know this is getting tedious for everybody, but to ensure that we, at least when we do the memory transfers in the past, we have a good grasp on our whereabouts and to see if even the memories even hold in our younger selves.
Well, Captain, I for one at least, can say that this path has been certainly drilled into my memory. I don't think I'll ever forget it in this lifetime, at least.
That's the point of it, Captain DeGrasse. Well, I guess run it from the top one more time.
I could probably walk this path with my eyes closed.
Well, Captain, what do you say we grab a quick drink and then get back to it?
I mean, if you're up to drinking holographic synthol, that's fine by me.
Something to break up this tedium. And yeah, he'll walk in and grab one for the road.
And the bartender that worked here pours you a tall glass of holographic French synth wine.
DeGrasse will take a swig and step back outside to meet the crew. Now, which one should make the next lap a bit more interesting?
Well, if you say so, Captain. I am for one hoping this plan works.
All right, Doc, I guess after you.
Sure thing, Captain.
All right. And you and the crew head off to do a few more laps, trying to remember every turn, every corner, every building of this location in hopes that you would remember it if you needed to. In the meantime, we're going to go to the next part. This will be for DeGrasse Nadan, and Mendrock's here, even though he's not here with us tonight. You find yourselves in a well-lit room with light gray walls with white paneling. In the middle of this room sits a destroyed transporter of some sort. Pieces of the transporter and blackened debris sit scattered throughout the room. DeGrasse, with Nadan and Mendrock, are attempting to determine how to repair the temporal transporter.
Well, Mendrock, do you believe this is repairable?
I'll have to run a few tests first.
Please do. Nadan, what are your thoughts?
I think my there we are. I think my first action would be to figure out what's wrong with it, and then we can worry about how to fix it, Commander or Captain. Sorry.
No worries, Lieutenant. Well, please see to it with the chief, and I'll try to see what I can dredge up as far as my training on temporal mechanics.
All right. So the first task will be Insight Engineering, difficulty 1.
Do we want Mendrock to lead and I'll assist?
Well, I figure since Mendrock's not here, it should probably be one of you two. I'm just throwing Mendrock in the scene so I can kind of catch him up with what he was doing.
Oh, okay. Between the two of us, who's the better person to lead it?
GM, you said insight engineering.
Yes.
I've got a 12 total.
I've also got a 12 total.
But I'll let you two assist each other.
Okay. GM, will you take temporal mechanics for focus?
Mm.
Yeah, I know. More science than engineering.
I'll give it to you at increased complication.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alrighty, I'll assist then.
All right. Yeah, if it's one, then yeah, take a threat. We'll just make sure we get it. Get some momentum too. Oh, too bad.
Well, gain 3 momentum off of that. So you didn't even need the the focus.
Ah, not at all.
Now, if I remembered to turn on Discord on my on my laptop, this would be easier. Oh shoot, hold on. No, that's right. That's right.
Well, I do have to say my engineering skills are not too impressive, but it looks like the majority of the components here should be able to be replaced with parts from any of our standard Federation transporter pads. It does look like there's one component I'm not very familiar with. I mean, based on my prior training, this might be the component that's responsible for any of the temporal characteristics of this transporter pad.
All right. So I guess the next step, Captain, would be to start replacing the components.
I think that would be correct. GM, I know you gave a description of the room, but are we aware of any, I don't know, supply areas or transporters in the area?
Well, most of the stuff you could just simply call to your ship to get what you need.
Gotcha. DeGrasse will tap its comm badge.
Oh, where's the chirp now? In the other game, I have the chirp right at the top. I have no idea where it is here. Is this it?
Is it the Expedition or Tiananmen?
Yes.
Away
Uh,
team?
I'm not. I'm not sure because I wasn't there for that episode.
The Tiananmen is like dead.
Yeah,
We left it behind way long time ago.
super repaired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the expedition then.
Yep. Away team to Expedition.
who's in command there. It's probably a lieutenant or lieutenant commander, I would assume. Says the expedition. Go ahead.
Lieutenant Commander, we might need some parts for a transporter pad. Go ahead and request engineering, send over all components required to rebuild a transporter pad from scratch, and await further instructions.
Sir. I'll get with engineering to start putting together all the supplies. If you have a detailed list of what is needed, we'll get this done quicker, sir.
DeGrasse will look over to Mendrock and just say, Chief, let him know what we need.
Aye, Captain. And Mendrock will send that data over.
Lieutenant Nadan, I'm a bit nervous about this final component. Based on what I understand, again, this should be what is responsible for the temporal characteristics of this pad. I've just never seen anything like it before. Are you familiar with it at all?
With the pads, you mean?
With this specific component, and DeGrasse will point to the one in question.
Oh. I'll take a look at it.
And yeah, you can't make heads or tails of what the component is or how it functions. You can just tell that it's integrated into the transport. It's like an integrated component, basically.
Okay. It's some sort of integrated component. I'm not sure how it works just by looking at it, Commander. I'll take a scan of it.
All right. This will be Insider Reason with Science Difficulty 3.
Alrighty. I will spend for an extra die. Actually, I'll spend for an extra 2 days.
Get
Nice.
2 of it
5
back.
Okay. Uh, Captain, the component here requires some sort of highly specialized uh, power source that's well beyond our current technological capabilities. We only have enough power for one person to transport back. And there's, as far as I can tell, there's no more fuel left on the station.
So, one and done is what you're saying, Lieutenant.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Captain.
Okay.
And right after you finish looking at that, the expedition transports over the supplies to rebuild the transporter.
All right, well, let's see if we can get most of this thing in order, at least.
And the task to repair the transporter is just a difficulty due during or control with engineering.
Nadan, my control engineering is 14.
Yours is better than mine.
Okay. Would love your tips on this one.
Who would have thought a captain would get his hands dirty?
Seriously. Yeah. I'll burn. Yeah, I'll burn 2 momentum. Take a threat.
I'll assist.
Gain 2.
Nice.
Missed opportunity, Prex. Yeah, you're able to get the. Excuse me, I had to cough. You're able to get the transporter back operational when Captain Prax walks in. Door swoosh, but I can't seem to find one other than the Argo.
That's the only one.
Okay.
Oh, just checking to see how things are progressing with the time transporter doohickey thing.
Well, I'm surprised you knew the technical term for it. Prax. Spot on.
Oh,
We think we think that we have it in order. There is one complicating factor, as pointed out by the lieutenant here. We think we can only send one person back. We don't have enough fuel for anything else.
That's going to be complicated if we're going to stop Shoha.
Agreed.
Meet in a few hours with Commander Reef's team to formulate a plan. And you guys did check the flux capacitor, right?
He'll point to the time component and say, "Is that this one here?"
I have no idea. Good day,
Neither do
Joe.
I.
I'll see you in a few hours, Captain.
Of course, Captain. And yeah, DeGrasse will chuckle a bit, and then he'll walk off to attend that meeting.
Oh, right, with a reef. All right, then we got to go somewhere else. Actually, I think I have one somewhere. Okay, I think you guys should see that scene now. So this one's going to involve Casey and the doctor. Right, Casey, you find yourself. Well, Casey and the doctor, you find yourselves in sick bay. Having Casey, you just received several injuries. Several phaser shots that you took.
Sorry if this is a stupid question, but was this something that happened in the last episode where I played Adult Casey, or was this in the interim between episodes? It's been a super long time.
All I'm going to tell you is that this is a memory,
Okay.
and that's how I'll have you acting. I could tell you one, but it'll kind of ruin some of the mystique of what's going on here.
Okay, well, in that case, I will, as per your message, try to get up.
So doctor, so I'll set the scene a little bit here. Casey is brought into your sick bay. He has several phaser burns over his chest and neck area, and he is currently fighting to get back up. You know, he's full of adrenaline. You know, he's very much macho Rambo right now.
Oh, yeah, I get that. I wouldn't do that, Mr. Casey.
We must protect the ship.
We're fine right now. You've been shot up pretty bad. You're in med bay.
You can treat me when the job is done. And he'll keep trying to get up.
Computer erect a level 1 retainment field around medbed 4.
All right, I'm probably going to make this an opposed roll. Yeah, I think it should, because you're in conflict currently. Doctor, I'll give this to you as presence medicine.
Okay. Emergency medicine for focus?
Yeah. And Casey, this will probably be fitness security, I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
But Casey, with your injuries, I'm going to give you 2 on the complication range.
So comp range of 3 or
Yeah, comp range of 3.
cool. Survival for focus because he's just following his basic survival instincts.
Yeah, with how I have the scene written, yes.
Okay. Take a threat.
And I'm spending a momentum. Have a reroll. But I don't think I'm going to beat you.
Nope. So, Doctor, right as you're in the process of trying to erect a force field, Casey kind of pushes you back a little bit and stands up.
Oh, brother.
I'll come back when the ship is safe. And I promise.
Casey, you are within a hair's breadth of dying. If I don't treat you now, there is a very high probability that you will not survive throughout the day.
Well, can someone just tell me what the hell is going on?
You've been in a firefight.
The last thing I remember was phaser shots, and then I woke up here.
Yeah.
GM, like, how, like, out of it is Casey, or will he, like, kind of clue in?
Play it however you want. Play it how your character would play it.
Well, he's a trusting type, so I think he would be inclined to believe the doctor.
But now that you say that, I'm going to check what your values are.
Would you say that's in line with my values?
Yes, but I could also give you one too. I'll tell you what, Casey. I will give you a point of determination if you follow your value, tough it out, and try to leave.
All right. I might be needing that. If the GM is offering it to me. So
That's one of my superpowers.
yeah. Doctor, I want to believe you, but if there's any chance the ship is in danger, I need to answer the call.
Casey, due to your medical condition, I am relieving you of all duties as Chief Medical Officer.
Log it in the report, and he'll run out.
And I'm going to try and physically restrain him. Going with my value of the patient is everything.
All right, how exactly are you going to try to restrain him?
Grab
Just so I
his
know what
arm and
role to
turn
set
him
up.
around. It's more
Okay.
like one of those, you need to listen to me.
All right, well, Casey, you're going to be rolling daring security for this. Doctor. See, if you're using a hypo, I would give you medicine, but pretty sure it's this. I got to be daring security too.
Yeah. And I'm spending my determination on the patient is everything. Didn't want to do this easy early, but it's one of those deals. I'll spend that momentum. Oh,
Take a threat, hand-to-hand combat for a focus.
Sure.
To clarify, I'm not trying to do any damage to the doctor, because
Yeah. We would
yeah,
won't roll
I'm
damage.
not, yeah, he's just trying to get away.
yeah.
Yeah. The doctor not being very much into fighting, you just easily like shrug your right arm off.
Yeah, so he's going to, obviously I'm not fully aware of the context, but I imagine he'd be going to the bridge if he thought the ship was under threat.
All right, Casey,
And
I
the
need you to
doctor-
roll me a challenge dice as you're heading out of sickbay.
Okay.
Okay.
And the doctor's just gonna shake his head as Casey walks out the door and go, "Security people."
You calling for security?
No. That's more of his why do security people have to be so stubborn type deal.
All right. Yep. So Casey, you run out of sick bay. As you run out the doors, you start to feel some liquid pulling at the bottom of your arm and dripping off onto the ground.
I guess he'll look at his arm.
I'll meme it what you're saying.
Yeah. I guess he'll continue forging on ahead to the bridge.
All right. We'll have a fun little scene on the bridge then. It's got more involved than I thought. Is this the wrong bridge?
If it's on the expedition, then it's the correct bridge.
Oh, that's what it's labeled as. Just trying to get everything set up here. Was not expecting this scene to get this far.
I want that. Have I earned that extra determination yet?
Oh yeah, no, you get it as soon as you accept it.
Oh, okay.
So you have 2 right now. All right, so on the bridge, this is probably right after the repair of the transporter. So, you and DeGrasse are just talking some strategy, trying to bounce ideas off each other, stuff like that. Ari's probably here too, wherever his token is. So I could give you guys the role play for a little bit before I send Casey onto the bridge.
Well, the threat of this bomb, or at least parts of this bomb that Shoha took into the past, we're gonna have to send a team somehow into the past. But given the fact that we can only send one, the real question is how are we going to do this?
Well, in that case, might have to be a one-person team.
One person against 6. They clearly have the advantage.
No, to be fair, Captain, they did anyway.
What about transferring maybe some of our memories, or at least to individuals who are willing to or crew members who have the opportune time to be at that place, at least on Earth in 2371. Maybe our only hope to stop Shoha before he completely annihilates all of Earth and the Federation.
I'm intrigued by the idea. Do we have access to anyone who knows how to implant memories?
And right after you finish that sentence, DeGrasse, Casey comes storming onto the bridge.
Captain, what's the situation?
And all of you immediately notice the dripping blood coming off of his left arm.
Bridge to sickbay, medical emergency.
DeGrasse,
We're under attack.
Oh,
Oh,
Casey, roll me a challenge dice. Okay. Continue on, please.
Captain, we're under attack. What's going on? And at this point, I imagine his sister will turn around and just look super shocked. Arnie, what the hell are you doing? And she'll like run up to him.
DeGrasse will also come running over. Arnaud, you need to get down to 6 bay right now.
I just need to know what's going on. Is the ship safe?
The ship is safe. You need to report to 6 bay. That's an order.
Does he like I feel like this is partially outside of his control. Does this like kind of clue in for him yet?
Presence, command opposed, I'd say. I'd imagine DeGrasse has this.
Yeah, it should be good. Persuasion for focus?
Yes.
Still with the same complication range for me.
Probably not in this one, no. Probably back to normal.
The roll to beat is 0.
Take a threats.
All right. Yeah, Casey, you could allow yourself to be convinced now.
He'll just kind of look down at his arm and say, I don't know what's going on. I'll follow you back, Doctor.
DeGrasse will just say, you'll get your chance. We're going to need you at 100%.
Lieutenant Casey will turn to the captain and say, I have permission to accompany my brother back to sickbay.
Granted.
And Casey
Wrong
will-
captain, she's asking.
Wait, who's in command? Is DeGrasse still in command of the expedition, or is
Yeah, who
DeGrasse
is in
still
command?
back? Last
Oh,
time
ma-
it was DeGrasse.
You know, you might be right. My mistake. Don't listen to me.
Perhaps. Who's in command?
I think it. No, now that you said that, I do remember Prax being an ambassador or something.
Well, the ruse is over with, so
We're turning
so-
into the TOS movie era crew because we have 3 commanders, 2 captains.
you know what? Given the fact she just kind of nod anyway, approval, we'll just it's fine.
So DeGrasse, seeing that nod of approval, will just say, granted, Lieutenant.
And then back to sickbay we go. This time with a party, I think. DeGrasse, do you go with, or do you stay on the bridge?
I'll go with.
All right, Doctor. Show is all yours. Casey finally nestles himself onto the bio bed.
I tried to tell you.
Perhaps that one of the phasers short-circuited my brain. I subject myself to your treatment, Doctor.
Okay. Let's get you patched up.
All right, so you gotta determine the extent of his injury. So it's going to be an insight medicine difficulty 1.
Site medicine, okay. Oh!
Wow.
Yikes. I am going to use my Legion of Honor medal that I have. And one of its deals is I can ignore a single complication.
Okay. So succeed at cost then?
Yeah, I guess. Even though it still results in a complication.
All right, there's what I can give you.
Oh, great. I'll take a tricorder. I'm guessing that was just like with my eyesight and just see how bad uh the nerve and muscle damage is real quick and anything else internal.
That's pretty much all you can get. That was with your tricorder and everything.
Oh, I thought with insight it was like a visual.
No, his with using it. Probably
Okay.
should have given you reason to, but this is fun. This is better
Yeah.
and more enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
But to repair, so like with your you're an expert doctor. You know how to repair it. So there'll be a test.
Yeah.
I'll post it in the chat here. So it'd be a difficulty 4, work 18, magnitude 4. The resistance is now 3, and this will be
Okay.
daring or control with your medicine.
Okay. Well, I have surgery savant.
And you're definitely gonna have to tell me what those do.
When attempting a medicine task during an extended task relating to surgery, which I don't know if this one would qualify as that,
This does.
the character gains the triumphant effect.
So that's extra breakthrough, or is that extra work?
I think that's extra work.
No, extra breakthrough.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Let's do that 1 momentum and 2 threat.
Gain a momentum. Go and roll your 7 challenge dice. Unless you have a reroll.
Well, I did have a reroll, but
Well, you're also using insight. What's your daring or control?
control is an 11.
You still would have just missed it.
Yeah.
You rolled a 17.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you have a reroll or not.
Because I have cautious medicine because I spent a momentum, I do.
Oh, yeah. You could reroll it. Ooh, gain 2 more momentum. Right now you're doing 4.
Let's spend 1 to drop the resistance to 1. Or actually, yeah, because I forgot to declare it before my roll. I forgot about those.
Yeah, don't forget
Got
you get your superpower.
That's what I forgot, yeah.
So you want one of the momentums then to lower resistance?
Yeah, since I forgot about my superpower beforehand.
Okay. So that will be a breakthrough, which will actually be 2 breakthroughs. Right, and you get to work steadily starting to repair the muscle and nerve damage that
Okay.
Casey sustained from the phaser shot.
Okay. And now I will use my superpower to lower the resistance. Also, I have another talent that kicks in now. Practice makes perfect. Uh, reducing the difficulty by 1.
Yeah, so it'll be a diff 1. Damn doctors and their crazy stat.
I'll spend 1 momentum just to make sure I have a reroll.
Right, gaining 3. Oh, I forgot the ship can assist too. This will probably be computer's medicine. You could go ahead and roll the ship twice. So I totally forgot the ship is a thing. So you'll gain 2 more momentum.
Ooh. I am going to spend a momentum to reroll 3.
All right.
That'll get me the breakthrough for sure, though.
Yep, that'll be 6 more. That'll give you both breakthroughs that you need here. So Doctor, you're very quickly able to repair the nerve and muscle damage. All that's left is to repair the burns, which I'll either give you a roll for, or you can use 2 momentum to do. Let it be your choice.
You know what? I'll roll it.
All right, control medicine diff 2.
Diff 1. Oh, no. It is diff 2, because that's once per scene. Sorry. One momentum. And I'll reroll that 0 just for fun.
All right, get 2 back. Chip can assist too with computer's medicine. All right. And yeah, you're able to start his burn treatment, but this is going to be the first of many such burn treatments.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially with 3rd and 4th degree burns. Yeah.
Yep. And Casey, after the doctor administers the first burn treatment, you start regaining your consciousness.
I feel like I've been run over by a bull.
How about walking through a lake of fire?
That too.
I'll just say this.
Am I gonna make it?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna make it, Commander. I'll just say this. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of me in the coming weeks, because those burns aren't gonna go away in just one treatment.
I figured as much. At least I'm in capable hands.
Best on the ship.
He'll chuckle at that and sort of close his eyes again.
And the
Stacy-
doctor will,
Oh, sorry, Doc. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the doctor will walk over to the captain. He'll be fine. He's just a little bit out of it right now, Captain. 3rd and 4th degree burns to his chest and neck. Had a little bit of nerve and muscle damage, but I think I got that fixed.
Oh. Good work as always, Doc.
I'm gonna keep him here for the next couple days, keep an eye on him. but he should pull through.
Well, he's currently in your care and under your charge, Doc. If he tries to give you any more trouble, let me know and I'll be down here with the team.
Understood, Captain.
My brother's always been tough, but if you need someone to get him back in the bed, I can probably convince him.
Well, in his current states, you might even be able to make him get back in that bed. At least until he's up and running. Well, Lieutenant, if you'd like to end your shift early and stay down here with your brother for a while, I think we could swing it.
I would appreciate it, Captain.
All right. You all let me know if you need anything. And he'll take one last glance at Casey and turn around and head back up to the bridge.
All right. We'll enter a new scene here. Ensign Casey, you find yourself waking up in that, the room that you rented with the, like with your security team, and you wake up having a nightmare that you have just been shot.
And is this like this is before he went to Paris? Or
After.
he hasn't does he remember going to Paris?
Yes, yeah, this
Okay,
this
yeah.
happens a weekish after.
Okay, yeah.
Like maybe 4 to 6 days after that.
He'll slowly like get up from his bed and sort of wipe any sweat from his brow. As he gets up, go over and um, get a cup of coffee from the replicator and pull out a pad and put into a log, like his personal log. He'll like fill out an entry just detailing what he remembers of the dream, just as a precaution in case it's like the returning memory that
Okay.
has been so promised, like
Yeah.
before he gets it.
Go ahead and give me probably something con, maybe a control insight or reason with con, difficulty 2.
Would any of my focuses apply?
Let me see. I'm gonna probably say no. Yeah, no. Well, observation. Let's use that.
Okay, I'll spend a momentum as well. Great. Troll kind.
Gain it back. And yeah, you are with some of your security training, you're able to write a detailed account of what you remember from your dreams. So in case you ever need to refer back to it, you have your log of it.
So does he have like or has he been in contact with any of the other people that like were in the Paris cafe?
Not so much during the last week. You were kind of asked to try to blend in for the next week as your memories start to come back. So, you went back to go hang out with your buddies so that you weren't missed.
Right. Yeah, so he'll just keep the record then and drink his coffee, get a breakfast ready, and continue on with whatever he was doing. I don't know if he was still on leave or if he's gotten his assignment yet or going to get his assignment.
Yep, still waiting on the assignment.
Yeah, I guess then just make breakfast, wait for his friends to get up, read something maybe.
Okay. Cool. All right, we'll head to the Caribbean with Lieutenant Commander DeGrasse. Or sorry, Lieutenant Commander Prax. Prax, you have just awoken from a nice little siesta under the sun. Having this weird vivid dream. Something about temporal transporters, alien bombs, a pool of blood from an officer.
Oh, this is hopefully not going to end well, is it? Yeah, she slowly gets up and looks for get something strong to drink, like some tea or probably some sort of tea, something to like or potent with caffeine.
Caffeine is good. And yeah, there's probably a few servers out there that walk up and down the beach, just looking for drink orders and food orders and such. So you probably just set an order with one of them.
Excuse me.
Yes, how may I help you?
Do you have any trilliberry tea?
I've never heard of it, but I'm sure our bartender has. I will go see for you.
That or something strong with caffeine, it will be fine.
Yes, ma'am. Be right back. And they scurry off to head up toward the bar area. A few moments later, the server comes back with your drink. We had to scour the database, ma'am, but we found it. And he sets it on a little side table next to you.
Give my gratitude to the bartender.
Yes, ma'am. He'll be happy to hear that.
And yeah, she takes short sips of her tea while looking at the ocean.
Then you're just relaxing in paradise?
While she can.
All right. All right, we'll go to the next group. Cadet Nadan. Is Nadan back?
I am.
All right. Nadan, you find yourself waking up in your dorm room at Starfleet Academy. Waking up rather early in the morning, probably around 5:30 a.m. Having just this weird dream about trying to repair and comprehend what um you and somebody and a few others called a temporal transporter.
All right. I will get up out of bed because, it's a bit earlier than normal, but probably too late to go back to sleep. And head, pull up my data pad and see if I can find anything on temporal transporters. It's like, are those even a thing?
You find no references in the database for such a device.
All right.
Sounded like somebody had a drink with ice in it.
I did. um. Weird. Is my roommate asleep currently?
Yes.
All right. Then in that case, I'm not sure how the academy is laid out. Is there in the 20 something century, is there a library still, or is all that done remotely through data pads and such?
I'm sure there is a library of sorts.
All right, I'll pull on my uniform and head over there early because now I'm curious.
Okay. So yeah, so you throw on a fresh uniform, head on over to um the library that's here. There's some old style books, but mostly everything's been transported to computer databases now.
And I'll search the library for reference to temporal transportation and temporal mechanics. Out of curiosity, just to see if it's even a thing, or if my brain was just being weird.
All right, and you begin your search for any mentions of that. Go and give me a let's go insight or reason with science. Difficulty 2.
Alright, I'll spend a momentum for a die. Yeah, and I get the momentum back.
Yep, gain it back.
Oh. Alright. Okay then. Do I know if any of the professors have an interest in temporal mechanics here?
Probably not.
Okay.
Since they're all
Hmm.
teaching. Not really big on doing research at the moment.
Okay. Fair. Is it still exam period?
Yes. It's probably like the final day for the cadets exams.
All right. When do I have a few hours till my next exam?
Yeah, probably 0900 is probably when your geology exam starts.
All right. I'd return to my room and review my notes and then head to the exam because I've spent enough time on this and I don't need to be going down a rabbit hole right before an exam.
Right. Okay. I got 2 more people to head to. Who do I head to next? DeGrasse. All right, Lieutenant DeGrasse. Is DeGrasse back? Here/back?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, DeGrasse. You find yourself hanging out in a rather swanky hotel room, probably just outside. Is it what's the river in Germany? It's not the Rhine, is it? That
Yeah.
runs through Berlin.
That's a river.
It's
Germany.
not the Rhine. What's that river? Anyway, you find yourself overlooking the river that runs through Berlin, and you just
The Spree River?
is it? I couldn't remember.
I think so. The Spree.
That's
Wikipedia.
probably sounds right. I know it's not the Rhine because the Rhine's
Yeah,
along the
Spree.
the Rhine's along the border with France.
Yeah.
So I know it's not the Rhine. But anyway, you're in a swanky hotel room overlooking that river. When you awaken from a fevered dream, including but not limited to hearing the discussion about a bomb, something about a temple transporter, someone named Casey having severe burns to his arm. So you wake up remembering all of those events as if they were a dream, but they were so real, so so like tactically stimulating that you could swear that you were there.
He'll roll over to the edge of the bed and kind of sit on the edge of the bed and just shake his head, trying to come to. He'll just say, "Lights."
Well, it's pretty bright in there, the morning sun and whatnot.
Gotcha. Yeah, in that case, he'll make his way over to the replicator and replicate some coffee.
And the computer replicates you a nice cup of coffee, if I could find where my replicator is now.
So, this takes place after we all met in Paris?
Yes. Yeah, about 4 to 6 days after. Somewhere around that. Depending on when practice star date put it. I didn't do the math yet.
Yeah, he'll just say, well, this is the memories that they were talking about.
Sorry, what were you doing?
He was just muttering to himself about the memories. So yeah, I'm guessing that he'll have the communications to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he'll well, I'm not sure if they have communicators, but he'll use some sort of communicator device to yeah, he'll reach out to Casey.
Go ahead and calm him.
Yeah, I don't really know what civilian communicators look like here, so he'll just do a video call.
I mean, you're still
Uh,
in.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, you have your Starfleet communicator. I'm sure they all do. They're all Starfleet. But yeah, you probably also have his apartment number or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if cadets were issued those.
Coming from your large view screen.
Uh,
Entertainment Council.
yeah. So yeah, he'll reach out to Casey.
Right. Casey, you as you're awake and writing your log, your console starts beeping as if you have an incoming call.
Do I have like a private area anywhere that I could take it?
No. You know, you're pretty much in like a giant room with a few bedrooms off of it. You might be able to route it to your room and lock and seal it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, like if I'll take it in my bedroom and close the door.
okay.
Not like top secret, but
Yeah,
in
you
private.
you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, so he'll take it there. Hello? This is Ensign Casey.
Ensign, wanted to reach out, see how you were doing. It's been a few days.
Lieutenant. Interesting you should mention that, actually. I just had a dream last night that involved you and, my sister.
What kind of dream?
Well, it appears that I was grievously wounded on some sort of away mission and was receiving care. As well, I seem to have been at the rank of commander and on a ship I didn't recognize. Both you were there and you were a captain, and my sister was there as well.
Well, I guess it's good to know that my career continues advancing. I had a very similar dream, a little different. Have you spoken to any of the others?
Uh, I have not. In fact, I just wrote this. Just finished writing down in my personal log the details of this dream before I forget them, in case it's relevant to what we experienced in Paris. Is it? It seems that it may be true.
It's good thinking. I may have to do the same. All right. Well,
Sir,
oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
was just gonna say, sir, if I may ask, what are we supposed to do with this information? Do we simply proceed as normal?
I'm guessing until everything comes back completely. I guess we'll either know exactly what to do, or Aurora might reach back out to us.
I see. Well, if you need me, I'll be keeping my comm badge on me.
Likewise, and yeah, I'll be sure to take notes. Like you said, it might be useful at some point. DeGrasse out. And he'll go to his personal data pad or whatever he carries with him and start logging what he remembers of the dream.
All right. Right. Final stop we got to make. Dr. Pearson.
Yes.
So, where would you be at on Earth as you're enjoying your little vacation for Fleet Week?
I honestly don't know off the top of my head.
I mean, do you stay in Paris and check out the sites in Paris? Do you head back to San Francisco?
I might head back to San Francisco just so that way, I can blend in type deal, but what I'm doing exactly, I have no idea.
Okay. So whatever room, hotel, apartment you rent out for the week, um, you wake up in the morning, having this very vivid dream about treating somebody with severe phaser burns and having muscle and muscle and nerve damage. Again, so vivid that you could have swear that you were there.
Okay.
So you're basically awoken as if out of a nightmare. So what do you do when you just wake up with that?
Probably the first thing out of his mouth is, well, at least security officers are consistent. He's probably just gonna write things down, seeing as how we were told to keep a record of anything that might seem different. Uh, or at least I think we were. I don't remember. uh, Other than that, he might start trying to research the medbay layout that he dreamed of, just to see if he could figure out where he was in the dream, because it wasn't one that he recognized right off the bat.
What was that?
I was saying he might try and research the layout of the medbay he was in his dream.
Okay. Go ahead and give me Insight Con. Difficulty 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because Con is what you use for ship recognition, so.
Yeah, I understand.
And Insight's more of a memory thing.
Yeah. Would cultural studies come into play?
No.
Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm gonna spend a momentum on it just for the fun of it. Okay.
So you could definitely tell that you are on some type of Starfleet vessel, but the technology seems a little different than what you're currently using. More advanced, you'd say. But you haven't been in so many sick bays as to know which one from which ship or where it's located at would be. But just based on the noise, you could definitely tell it was a starship. You're just not sure what kind of ship.
Okay.
The telltale hum of the engines and such.
Yeah. I guess the next thing he's gonna do is hail Lieutenant DeGrasse.
You're off here.
Lieutenant, it's Dr. Pearson.
Ah, doctor. It was just on with Ensign Casey. How are things?
Going good, just a little strange.
I think I know what you mean. Dreams?
Yeah. Specifically, well, in the dream it was Commander Casey needing severe medical attention.
I think I may have had a similar dream. I dreamt that he was very injured, bloody, even.
Yep, that matches. I can also tell you we were on board a starship. Technology was so far advanced I wouldn't be able to recognize it, but I know it was a starship for sure.
Hmm. Well, Aurora did say that these memories would start returning. What was it? Over the course of a few weeks, I believe.
I believe so.
Well, hopefully it's the worst of it. I neglected to mention to Ensign Casey what I saw, at least.
Well, if memories are going to keep coming like this is going to get real fun.
Agreed. Doctor, I know this probably isn't your area of expertise, but are you aware of any psychological issues that might arise from this? Maybe from trauma with memories coming back or anything?
GM, I do have a focus in counseling.
What's the question?
He's wondering if if memories coming back this way would have any psychological effects. And I don't know if I would know that off the top of my character's head. Okay. Well, Lieutenant, it really depends upon the severity of the memory. Some of it could result in depression, paranoia. Say, for instance, you were in, well, for you, an intense firefight that you had never been in before, and it's could start paranoia looking out for that specific face or that specific race, stuff like that.
Understood, Doctor. I guess we'll all have to be monitoring our mental health over the next few weeks.
Agreed.
I'll be sure to reach out to Ensign Casey as a security officer. I wonder if many of his memories are going to be more aggressive, maybe more danger there of him having an adverse reaction.
True. He's not the only one I would worry about, though, Lieutenant. I would take into consideration Lieutenant Commander Prax as well.
Understood. Well, let's tag team this. Between you and me, I think we can hopefully keep an eye on him.
Agreed.
All right, well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take some pain reliever and lay down for a bit. These memories are giving me quite the headache.
I know what you mean.
I'll stay in touch, Doc.
Have a good time, Lieutenant.
You too. And yes, DeGrasse will cut communication.
All right. Anything else you're doing, Doc?
Not that I can really think of off the top of my head.
All right. Got one more place to cut to. Captain Prax, after having you've had your spot of tea and you find yourself relaxing in the sun, maybe dozing in and out from a nap, when you just hear coming from behind you, Lieutenant Commander Prax!
Do you have to be so loud, Commander? And you're blocking my son. Please, can you step 3 paces that way?
is the third time you tried to duck me in an admiral party, Commander Prax. Not this time. I found your little hidey hole.
I mean, it's not hard to do a search. I mean, I've really had my communicator on me. I think I'm due back here on the Olympia here in 15 hours. So, what can I help you with?
You and I have one more party to go to.
Oh, really? What's today?
Stardate 48573.8, Commander.
Didn't that party already happen? I thought that was that party was supposed to be on 485 2.7.
It's tonight, Commander. And I'll be damned if you sneak your way out of another one.
She kind of like gets out of her chair and steps up and looks at the commander. Listen, Felix, if you're trying to ask me out on a date, this is no way to ask me out on a date.
That's Commander Morgan to you.
Sorry, sir.
Now, get your dress uniform on and meet me at the transporter room. We're due back in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Do not disobey my orders again.
I went to the last one. It's not my fault you lost track with me. I mean, that bullion admiral, he could talk your head off. I know that. But I was with Admiral Haggard the entire time. I just lost track of you. I'm sorry.
For up to me, Commander, you would already be thrown out of Starfleet. Mark my words, if you miss this one, I'm going to do everything in my power. I'm going to call every single favor I have to run you out. 1900 hours as he storms back off the beach in his smug, arrogant walk.
Typey.
What's that?
Oh, someone's hot miking. Yeah. Grudgingly, she heads back to her bungalow and starts packing.
All right. As you get there, you have a chirp on your communicator. Oops.
Prax
not
here.
this time. Lieutenant Commander Prax, this is Aurora.
What can I do for you, Aurora?
Commander, we have a bit of a situation. I think I might have to recall you and your team to Paris.
Understood. How long is this going to take? Or is it dire?
Let's just say this can't wait any longer, Commander.
Understood. I will be there as soon as I can. Cracks out. And she grudgingly goes, well, at least I packed late. Yeah, she's gonna pack her things and head to the transport hub to where she's going to Paris and leave her comm badge behind.
Nice. Just to save a little bit of time here, all of you basically receive the same call. You all probably received that around noonish. I'd role play it out, but I blinked and it's like almost 9 o'clock. So what does everybody do after they get that comm? Basically the same one Prax just got.
I'll see about arranging transit to Paris, I guess.
Same here.
Check out of my hotel room and head to the transporter hub.
And since I think Casey missed it, basically all of you got a communication from Aurora to head to Paris.
Perfect. Yep. He will respond, and hopefully have a transporter credit to get to Paris.
Alrighty. And we'll all have you meet just outside the pub in a very similar, very familiar situation that you guys find yourselves in. As you all just meet up outside of the pub in Paris. Oh, is it the wrong tokens? Oops.
It's okay.
I'm here, all you 2371 ones. There we go. That's better.
Prax walks up with a sort of duffel bag and a missing comm badge, and well, I hope everyone's weekend's been doing well, because mine has been super eventful. Why am I talking like I've known you guys for years?
I don't know, ma'am. It feels... You all feel familiar, though.
Not to freak you out, but I had a dream with you in it, Commander Prax, as well as the doctor and Lieutenant DeGrasse.
I've been having dreams too. Rather intense ones.
Well, I think we've all been called here, and seems like we're all experiencing similar dreams, or I guess nightmares for some of you. Let's let's figure out what is really going on. I think it's time we at least get some answers to all of this. Yeah, she just walked into the bar.
And again, you'll find your contact in the back playing pool.
Grass will glance at the doctor. Kind of give him a, yeah, I'm keeping my eyes out glance, and then walk in behind Prax.
Doc's not gonna say anything, just head in.
Yeah, Keith will follow.
Should all be able to move your tokens.
As will Nadan. Move in here.
And seeing you all enter, she'll say, "Thank you for coming."
Well, after some of the most vivid dreams I've had in a long time, it seems prudent, at least to find out what's going on.
I see that the memory engrams are starting to return.
So, Lieutenant Aurora, or is it Cadet Beckett?
Here I go by Cadet Beckett. However, you know me as Lieutenant Aurora. I will try to answer all the questions you have. However, we should not talk here if you'll follow me downstairs. It is more secure. And she motions to this back door here. And she walks down.
Well, Lieutenant DeGrasse. Shall we?
I do enjoy the promotion, sir.
Sorry, it was just something in my dreams.
You look around. Well, who wants to see the basement?
Sure.
Walk towards the door.
All right, you all head down. Revealing this room down here. There. We should be able to talk freely down here.
So, Lieutenant, can you enlighten us of what's going on and
Remember the last time we met here? I told you that we were fighting an enemy from the future that has come to this time in an attempt to destroy the Federation.
yes?
We believe we know what they're planning on doing. We believe that one Minister Soha traveled back to Earth with 5 agents in an attempt to construct a temporal bomb. One that will erase all human existence while leaving the planet completely intact. We believe that this bomb is not yet operational, but Minister Soha is attempting to complete the bomb and make it operational.
It rings a bell, at least for my dreams. You have to forgive me, Lieutenant Aurora, but this sounds far-fetching. And for all I know, these memory implants could be something else entirely.
It was my hope that the majority of your memories would have returned by now. But it seems there may have been a complication with implanting the memories. However, I fear that we are running out of time. We believe that the bomb is not yet operational, but Minister Soa is attempting to make the bomb operational. And we believe that he and his crew are starting to steal the missing components in an attempt to start to make the bomb operational and to rebuild several of the missing components. I have here in this computer several recent Starfleet security reports about missing components, not only here on Earth, but also in some space stations in orbit and a few starships. It is our belief that they are starting to retrieve the components necessary to complete this bomb.
And
Someone just disconnect.
no,
I also have here in this computer detailed schematics of both the bomb and the missing components. The schematics and the missing components are reports that you asked me to bring back with me from the future.
Chief Mandrock, do you think you can look at those schematics
Yes, Captain.
DeGrasse will also take a look at those.
Okay. So you don't need the roll to get the schematics, though. But what I will give you is the list of the missing components.
So GM, these are the missing components that they've been able to find, or these are the components they still need to get?
That they still need to get and assemble
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
whatnot.
So DeGrasse will raise his head up. Looks like they still need a micro antimatter core, micro deflector array, a spatial phased relay, and if I'm reading this right, a gravimetric pulse unit.
The micro deflector array the other group are currently looking for. They have a lead in Japan. The spatial phase relay, we believe they already have all the components to build it, just judging on the Starfleet reports.
Well, Chief, you know how difficult it would be for them to get these supplies? Are they relatively easy to get, or would they be protected at all?
Sorry, say that again.
DeGrasse was basically asking, like, Mendrock, if the remaining devices would be protected engineering devices, or if they'd be pretty easy to get.
The micro antimatter core can be found in any shuttlecraft. And I have no idea what this gravimetric pulse unit is. But the micro antimatter core is very easy to detect with a sensor sweep of Earth. And Aurora will chime in. Yes. We don't believe that they would attempt to steal a micro antimatter core until they are about ready to complete the bomb.
Is this what Commander Reef contacted me earlier about?
Yes, Commander. The very same.
And I take it his team or whatever is working on one of these components?
Yes, they were looking to find the spatial... Nope. Which one was it? That's probably right with that. I have it in there. Micro deflector array. That is the lead in Japan.
I see.
They also determined that all the micro antimatter cores are accounted for.
So it's either the spatial phase relay or the gravimetric pulse unit.
Yes, the spatial phase relay, we believe they already have, just judging on the components. They could use the components already stolen to create one of those. That would just leave the gravimetric pulse unit.
I'm not familiar with such device, but is it something we could easily scan for?
Unknown at this time, Captain. However, you do have access to the full schematics. Perhaps you and your team can find something the other team missed.
Well, I'm no engineer. And she just kind of looks to Mendrock, DeGrasse, and Nadan. It's like,
You'd be happy to take a look.
and she kind of looks at the doctor and kind of motions him to come over to her.
Yes.
Just motions.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second. Computer's being slow. Either way, the doctor will head over that way.
She kind of leans in. Doctor, what are the possible side effects if this memory transfer she did to us could do to our brains?
Well, it depends upon the severity of the memory that you receive. Could range anywhere from depression to paranoia to a wide range of other things. It literally all depends upon the memory.
So, depression and paranoia.
Among other things, those are the two main ones.
Understood, Doctor. Thank you.
Not a problem.
I'll give you on the severe side. Sent you some severe side effects, Doc.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that one to myself right now.
Okay, so you guys were looking at the schematics. I got a roll set up for you. Be difficulty 2, using insight or reason, with engineering or science. You guys can't assist because there's enough console space here.
Nadan, my highest stat is 14 for those. think you have me beat, though.
Yeah, sorry, there was some noise upstairs. Could I get the roll repeated?
It's insight or reason with engineering or science difficulty 2.
Okay. Reason science for me is 17.
I'll assist you.
All right. Then. Div 2. I'm getting assistance. We have 4 momentum. I'll spend a momentum for an extra die.
You
Don,
get a
there is a
reroll.
complication. I don't know if you have a reroll or not.
Unless it's something that you would say we've done previously, that would give me an extra die, but no, I don't get a reroll. But I'll spend a momentum to quash.
All right, you gain 1 from the roll, and then
I already spent it, so.
This commander's appears. It's not Federation technology, but it appears that the gravimetric universe pulse unit, could be related to Romulan technology, the unit that creates their quantum singularity for their warp drives. And the pulse unit is designed so that it looks like it's just background radiation unless you're looking for its unique signature.
So we're looking for something Romulan?
Or Romulan derived, yes.
Do you think you could tap into the planetary sensor network and do a planetary scan for Romulan technology? I can at least tap you into the Olympia's sensors.
I can try. Commander? Is that the right rank right now?
That's what Lieutenant Commander is what I currently hold, but I think I'm a captain in the future.
I think so too. Lieutenant Commander, Captain, I guess. Yeah, I can try.
You may have to be breaking a lot of Starfleet protocols by doing the planetary network. Here, I could tap you into the Olympia. That might be the safer option.
Certainly the less likely to get me expelled before I even start my career. Lieutenant Commander? Captain?
Well, my career already might be over with, considering I'm supposed to be at another Admiral's Ball in an hour. If you excuse me, Lieutenant DeGrasse.
Oh, of course, sir.
And yeah, she's gonna do remote access to the Olympia's computer or sensors.
Okay, go ahead and give me a presence command difficulty 2 to set that up.
Take a threat, persuasion. Am I like telling someone in Olympia to do this, or am I like doing this via computer?
You're probably telling them to give you access.
Persuasion for focus.
Yeah.
I did give you a threat, so
Yeah, I think I took
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna re-roll the 0 into another 0. Yeah, same roll.
All right. Gain 1. And yeah, you set up the link so that you could access the ship's sensors from this console.
All right, Cadet Nadan, console's all yours. And you too, as Lieutenant DeGrasse.
All right, let's give this a go.
Since
And
I have
I'll-
all this lovely threat.
Oh no.
So to scan for this device, I'm gonna make it a reason science difficulty 4, but you can be assisted by the Olympia's sensors science.
Cool.
Could I also assist her?
Sure.
I'll spend enough combination threat and momentum to get 2 extra dice. Ah, that sucks.
Will you take sensor operations for focus?
Yes.
Here you go.
I was just using the expedition sensors sheet. Still, it's an 18. You have a determination?
I do. I'm going to reroll. Yeah. I'm thinking likely the value collaborative problem solving yields better solutions because we're all kind of brainstorming how to detect this stuff.
Yep, that works for me.
Alrighty. I will spend my moment determination and re-roll those 2 dice that were not successes. Ugh. Well, that's awful. I think that
Alright.
adds up to 4.
Yeah, you got the 4. So that's the important thing.
Um, Captain and folks, I think I found it. I think it's in Turkey. I think it's in Istanbul. Specifically somewhere in this area, and I'll pull up the map on a data pad.
Well, I guess that might be our next stop.
Can't say I've ever been.
Well, it should be interesting, nonetheless. Certainly seems like something we should move quickly on, though. Well, Lieutenant Commander, do you think we can get a quick ride to Istanbul in the region of Turkey?
Should be able just to use the transporter hubs.
Well, I don't know about all you, but it's my
Is
vote.
she kind of glances. Is that a transporter over there? She looks to Aurora.
Oh, I'm not even in this page anymore. I believe that was a yes, right?
Yes. I'm trying not
Yes,
to
but-
game this.
Yes, Commander. I have set up a portable transporter room in here should the need arise. You, of course, are welcome to it.
Do you have any weapons, phasers, or anything we could use, just in case?
Yes, Commander. If you'll follow me this way. And she goes to one of these crates. And she begins to pull out these old school style TOS era phase pistols.
Oh, this brings back memories.
I have no idea what the stats are for that.
It's the same stats. It's literally just, it's still 3. Regular type 2.
All right, cool. But yeah, she pulls out 5 of those.
And did you find these in a museum?
They were all I was able to procure.
Oh, these older models are commonly found on black market and traders. Starfleet doesn't really use them anymore.
Well, I guess there's never a better time than right now to reacquaint ourselves with a piece of history. And he'll pick one up.
And yeah, she steps onto the transporter pad. I'm not gonna order any of you to come along unless you don't, if you don't want to.
Well, who knows? You may need a good doctor.
I'm just an ensign, but I know how to handle a phaser. Casey will, with that, step up to the transporter.
Right, does everybody step on?
Yeah.
DeGrasse will just say, "Okay, see you guys."
Mendrox, since he's not here, will stay back to study the schematic.
Ah, Medrock stole my idea. DeGrasse will hop on a pad.
Doctor, you said you're going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Nadan, you as well?
Yep.
Alrighty. Roy will step up to the pad, type in the coordinates. Coordinates set, Commander, whenever you're ready.
Energize. Is it too late to say we grab communicators?
I assumed you grabbed. I assumed you grabbed your communicators, your tricorders, all the basic stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that's what I forgot to grab. I forgot to grab Piazza noise. Who am I missing? DeGrasse. Right, and you find yourselves in a crowded market square. It's really populated. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. Let's see if we have a background for that. Says it's a city, so we'll go with that. But yeah, it's a very crowded market. A lot of people buying, selling goods, trading. A lot of people, very crowded, cramped. It has the whole Middle Eastern vibe and feel to it. As if you were to walk down like one of their inner city markets. So when you guys land, what do you do?
DeGrasse will take out his tricorder and attempt to scan for the same signature they saw earlier.
I'll assist.
Okay. To narrow down where it is, this is going to be a reason science. I'll call this a difficulty 3.
Oh. On second thoughts, DeGrasse will assist Nadan on this.
Okay.
Recent science, diff 3.
Oh, before we go any further, I should ask what you guys are wearing. Are you in uniform, civvies?
Since I came from my exam, I'm still in my uniform.
Is
I will
there?
spend
I know.
threat, I guess, for an extra die.
What was that, Prex?
Is there like an open stall that sells like robes or?
Yeah, there's plenty of stalls here that sell clothing, food items, trinkets, jewelry.
She goes to like one of the stalls and points to one of the just a a robe type thing she could throw over her uniform.
All right, go ahead and give me a to create disadvantage is how I see it. It's probably going to be a presence con. The buy, haggle price, yada yada.
Persuasion for a focus.
Yeah, I'll take it. And I'll let the if successful, I'll let it apply to everybody.
Could I argue for command?
If you could sell me on it.
More like she's like, because you said like she's like haggling for a price. Maybe she's trying to actually maybe negotiate the price down a little bit. And then inspiring like, hey, I can put in some good word for like your wares and whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
Take a threat.
I do enjoy threat.
At least we get a momentum.
And yeah, so anyone who wants to don on one of the local fair robes, be my guest.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Alrighty, Nadan was rolling, right?
Yep.
Is that the roll there? I see two rolls. Which one was it? Oh, it's the bottom one here.
Yep.
So it was diff 3. Yeah, so you are reading the signature, and it is coming from this direction over here.
All right. I'll point in that direction and say it's that way.
I'm pretty handy with a phaser. I'm not sure about the rest of you. I could head up this way towards it if Casey, is it right?
Yes, Commander.
Why don't you head down the other way and then track back upward? See if we can't at least cut off a couple exit points to, whoever might have this device.
Absolutely, sir.
Groups of 2 at least.
Anyone care to join me?
Joining.
I guess we'll head up then and block the.
All right, set up how you guys plan on walking up, just so I can kind of see how you guys are approaching.
I'm just gonna go there.
I assume it was
no.
over here you're talking about.
No, south.
Oh, I see. Like here.
This down, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Duck in and take cover there.
Well, we're gonna approach from 2 different, ways. I'm assuming DeGrasse is going with Casey.
Yeah, I was planning on going with Casey.
Just leaves you, Nadan, to wherever you wish.
Sorry, could you repeat the sound? What's garbled on my end?
We're essentially going up two different areas simultaneously, slowly, and split up into two groups. You can pick either to go with myself or the doctor, or with Casey and DeGrasse.
I guess I'll go with you and the doctor.
One thing you guys do notice as you are getting into position is that the area does seem to be getting more crowded as the minutes tick by. You know, no doubt oversaturated from you know, the festivities taking place.
Yeah, she's just gonna slowly approach, make her way from stall to stall.
Okay. Can everyone give me an insight security roll?
Observation for a focus.
Yeah.
Take a threat.
Okay. Casey, you're the only one that sees this.
Oh, what was the difficulty? Because he didn't say.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say 2. So if you guys want to re-roll after Casey. Yeah, the diff would be 2.
It's fine.
All right. Casey, you're the only one that sees this, but 2 individuals walk under this opened building right here.
Casey will turn to DeGrasse and say, "Sir, look at those 2 individuals. Do you notice them?"
Well, I wasn't able to see them at first until you pointed them out, but they do look a little suspicious.
Shall we call the captain? Or commander? Whatever rank in this timeline.
Uh, sure. He'll tap his comm badge. DeGrasse to Lieutenant Commander Prox.
Kind of low tone. Go ahead.
Definitely a low tone. Hence, Casey thinks that he spotted 2 suspicious individuals, and he'll ask that Prax look at him, and then he'll point in their direction. You see who we're talking about?
Do I, GM?
Yeah, once Casey points it out, you know, he directs you to the individuals because this is an open building here, so you could see into it. Or at least you can make out the silhouettes, basically.
Yeah.
He believes that may be our targets. Given I don't have much security training, I'll leave it in his and yours hands.
She looks towards the Nadan. Is that where the device is at?
I'll scan again just to confirm. Yes, Captain.
She's gonna kind of look at like one of the stall and then observe him for a minute. And do they look like they're dealing with someone or trying to make like a purchase? Did I come through?
What was that? Sorry.
She's kind of not get like too close to them, but like, does it look like they're currently dealing with some, like talking to somebody?
Give me a insight security diff 2 to see if you can figure out who or make out who.
I'll spend a momentum. Sweet. That's 3.
Yep. I'm spreading hit threat here because I'm going to have some crazy stuff happen. And I'm going to type this to you, Cat. Or Commander. Whatever rank you are now. You do get a momentum back, by the way.
Be advised, because it means like the communication's still open.
Yep.
Lieutenant DeGrasse, I make out at least either a Romulan or a Vulcan.
In addition to the 2 that are currently there?
Yes.
You'll turn to Ensign Casey. Did you get that?
Yes, Lieutenant. I'll follow your lead.
Actually, Ensign, in this case, you have security training. I'll follow your lead.
We need to get this crowd dispersed, though.
Are we like on a open comm? Trying to plan this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's
in
no
that
more
case-
threat to add more people.
How do you propose we do that, Captain? Commander?
How about you and DeGrasse get into position near them, get ready to grab them? I'll handle the crowd. Doctor, Nadan, you need to find some place to where you're not gonna get potentially trampled.
Aye, Lieutenant Commander.
So,
I'm waiting
I
for you
guess-
guys to get into position, like near them, like in a place where you're not, you know, for the crowd to hopefully disperse to where you won't get trampled, but you can stay close near them.
Yeah, Casey will like lead the grass up, sort of. I guess like just to like the corner of this building.
Give me a difficulty 1. Daring security. To ensure that you are able to sneak up there. Diff 1 because of all the crowds. You know, they probably won't notice you anyway, but gotta give them a chance.
Cool. Take a threat.
And the grass, if you're moving too, this would be for you as well. Gain 2.
Momentum
You
for
said
you.
difficulty 1.
Yes.
I will use one of those momentum. Cool.
Gain it back. Yeah, both of you are able to move into position and get into a position where you're going to be at. And yeah, both of you are able to sneak up to your positions.
We'll just stay low and wait for the signal, or wait.
You're gonna know the
signal
signal. You're gonna know it.
Yeah.
Is everyone in position? Though? That's what I'm asking.
I'm ready.
Yeah, she gets on top of the fountain, pulls out the Type 2 phaser, and broadcasts in the loudest voice again. May I have everyone's attention, please? This area is now designated the free zone for all Trill. I'm going to have to ask you to all evacuate immediately, or I will start opening fire upon anyone who stays here. And she shoots the phaser into the air.
Okay. And yeah, when you start shooting, people start running away from you. You know, moving towards what they perceive as an exit. And when you do that, you hear a single shot from this location.
Time to
As
go.
the crowd starts to panic
Yeah,
and
Casey.
scream and run.
Casey's gonna be like sprinting across like like that scene. Just to like get up into that building.
Okay. I won't make you roll for it, Casey, but it's going to start a little mini game here. I got to describe something, then we'll start the game. All right, Casey, when you get up to the building, you see both of the people standing there. One of them seems to be holding a device. The other one seems to be holding out a gun that just shot the person they were meeting with. They turn and see you, and as soon as they see you, they start booking it down the alleyway this way.
Do I have time to shoot at them?
No. Too many. Well, you could, but I'll make it complication 5 because of all the people. Still,
Yeah,
like right in your general vicinity.
he won't risk the civilian casualties and will like pursue on foot.
Okay. Is anyone else going to pursue?
Oh, I will. Definitely.
Alright, so the captain's in it. Because, like I said, this is basically a little mini game that we're going to be playing. So I just need to know who's involved. DeGrasse, what are you doing? And then Dr. Nadan.
DeGrasse will also pursue.
Okay. Nadan, Doctor, are you hanging back as per ordered, or are you going to chase?
Well, if everybody else is chasing, the doctor's going to run after just in case anybody gets hurt.
Okay. And then I'm sure Nadan will probably follow too. So it'll just be really the 3. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm calling this part, I'm calling it the chase. Okay. So what's gonna happen here is both sides are gonna be rolling fitness security opposed. All right. Your goal in order to catch up to them is to get 6 more successes than they get. Over the course of I have a predetermined amount of rolls that you get before something else happens. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what number that is, but basically what's going to happen is they're going to be rolling their fitness security opposed. You're going to be rolling your fitness security opposed. You have to try to get 6 more successes than they get, if that makes sense.
Like all of us in total.
Yes. The 3 that are involved, that are directly involved. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone get that, I guess is the question.
Yep.
All right, and seeing as they started sprinting first, we'll roll them first. I'm going to spend a threat each. Just double checking on my stuff here. All right, I'll spend a threat each of them for them to roll. Oh, damn. All right, they start strong with 4 successes.
You should go first, Casey, because you will have the better stats.
Yep. Can I, since I have this extra determination, can I spend it on the value uphold Starfleet tradition on account of Starfleet ceasing to exist if we don't stop this?
I'll take it. It's a good explanation, so I'll take it.
There won't be much Starfleet tradition if he doesn't catch this guy. As well, I'll spend a momentum and a threat for a 4th dice.
How much threat you giving me?
That'd be 1 momentum, 1 threat, right?
You're rolling 3, but you're getting
Yeah,
you're
rolling
buying 4.
3. Yep.
Okay, so 1 threat to me. Too bad we don't have chase music on here.
That's 2 already. It's fitness security.
There is.
Sorry, I'm just gonna look and see. I haven't used
Really?
a medal in a while.
What's the name of it?
All right. Yep. I'm gonna go with that.
I don't think it's that.
So 4 successes. We've
Yes.
matched them.
Yep, 4 successes.
Then I roll.
Whoever.
I'm going to spend a momentum. Will you take survival for a focus?
No.
No?
No.
Not an increased complication to dodge the crowd?
No.
Oh.
Your life's really not threatened here.
I like to use my joint talent for athleticism.
That works.
Dear God, really?
Ouch.
Can I spend my determination on never underestimate your opponent?
Yep.
There's 4.
Wow.
And then the nat ones too.
Just need to cross. It looks like you're looking for 2 successes, unfortunately. For me.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a value I can use determination on. So I'll spend an extra momentum, the 3rd die. And then I will also use my join talent and take the focus running really fast.
Okay.
Cool. Or
I mean, it'll
athleticism.
probably be a less athleticism or long distance run or something, but
Running really fast.
Super speed. Okay, let's do it. Hey!
yeah. All right, so they start booking it, but they're having difficulty getting through the crowds that Prax dispersed here. I'm gonna need to spend some threat here because you caught up to him way too quickly. So right as you're about to get up to the back to him and give him tackles or whatever you're about to do, this one right here pulls something out of his pocket, and they start buzzing and flying, and they actually start shooting at you, whatever he pulls out of his pocket. What do you guys do? You're still close to him, but now you have these additional, for lack of a better term, mini drones that are shooting at you.
Does someone want to like slow down and shoot them? I mean, Casey has the really good fitness security, so he could like keep up the chase. But
See what. Yeah, Prax's fitness security is much better than mine.
It is.
And I actually have decent control security, so I'll hang back and shoot the drones.
I'm probably going to go to Theater of the Mind for this really quick, just to kind of set up how this looks here. No, I need to grab you guys. Probably Casey's out in front here, though, since he went first. So I'm thinking it looks something like that. Yeah. And then I'll just draw some lines here. Kind of show you the walls of it. Okay. Yeah. You guys get to go first.
Mr. Grass goes first and shoots.
Yeah, DeGrasse will attempt to fire at one of the drones.
Charge for area.
Am I going to risk hitting anybody?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe probably not.
Yeah. I'll just hit Casey. It's fine. Yeah, so DeGrasse will attempt to. If he tries to shoot the middle drone, will he risk hitting Casey?
I'm going to give you an increased complication, yes.
Well, in that case, let me pop the easy ones off first, since they
But
all shoot
remember,
the
you
same.
could move.
Yeah, so I mean, if he fires, let me see the bank up on this one. If he fires at the one on the bottom, he won't risk hitting Casey, will he?
This one?
Yeah,
You will not. I'll color code them for you. Make it easier.
gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, he'll take a shot at the green one first.
Okay.
Alrighty. What's the difficulty? 2?
This is actually going to be a diff 4.
Oh shit. Let me see if I have anything for him. Alrighty. I'm gonna roll 4 total dice. 2 threats, 1 momentum.
How much did you give me?
2, right? Or is it 3?
Give him 2.
Yeah, I gave him 2. I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. You definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Right now you are doing 4.
Yeah, I'll spend a momentum to reroll 3. Better just to take it out of the air. There we go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, in one shot, you were able to blow up the green one. Does it pass to them?
I don't think we can retain.
Quick to action.
I don't have quick action.
Okay, then yeah. No, it goes to them.
Okay. He will turn to this person and says, "Go, get out of here. I'll hold them off." And she is going to continue running. If I could find their sheet. I'll spend a threat. Ooh, nice. And then I get 2, but I'm going to spend that 2. She gets, runs a little further along. Instead of using the zones, I'm just using these dots. Like, that's how far she got. It'll be the 1. Let me make sure I count this way. The 1, and then I'm spending 2 more. Do I keep? I think I keep. Then I'll have Bluey here strike at Casey. And you're in melee range, so I will go. It'll go ahead and make a melee attack roll against you, Casey. And I'll use a
So it's
threat.
opposed.
Yeah. And I'll use a threat.
That's daring security, right?
Yes.
Take a threat. On reroll. Yep, that didn't help me.
Ooh. Result sand.
Well, I have 2 determinations.
You spent one, didn't you?
Yeah, so I have 1 left. Can I spend it on the value tough it out because he's a part of this like extended running fighting chase?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reroll that one. There we are.
All right. Yeah, that'll give you 1 momentum. And you could roll the damage.
DC has a mean punch.
Yeah. So you hear this charging some type of electric arm, and as soon as you see it, you just bash it on the top with your fist, hitting it down to the ground, and it breaks as soon as it hits the ground. I believe it passes to you guys.
So they retain initiative when the drones went and attacked Casey.
Yes. So it passes to you.
Okay. Either you can go Casey. It's up to you, or I can go. I don't care.
So I was thinking, so like, is this guy like blocking Casey's path?
Yes.
I was thinking like Casey could just run up and like body check him on the way here. I don't know if that's like an allowable move.
So basically what I'll have you do is I'll have you do a melee check against him. And if you succeed, instead of doing damage, you could choose to bypass him.
Right.
You-
Well,
or
like, because unarmed has knockdown, so that's what I figure. I could just like throw him on the ground while I'm like running by him.
Yeah.
You can do like a
it's
swift
for no damage.
task. Like you
Oh,
can
yeah,
run
yeah.
up. You can run up to him and then swift task him. And then, like, if you succeed, then swift task. But you need to at least have 2 momentum to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm gonna move up and then melee him anyway. Or was
Okay.
I already in melee range from where I was?
No, you would have
Okay.
to make the step.
So he'll move forward. I will do the melee attack. Take a threat.
And I'm going to spend that threat and 2 more threat.
Oh boy. All right. In that case, I'm going to activate. Do I have my? Can I use my medals?
Yeah, you could always use your medals.
I mean, he's an ensign, but he has old Casey's memories for some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically why we're doing it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna use the Star Cross and double the focus range.
Okay. You don't know why you're so good at punching people. You just are.
I don't know why I'm here. All I know is that I must kill. And
So that'd be
one
5
of them is 2.
successes.
Yeah,
Yep.
5.
All right, this might be asking for a lot from this guy. Damn. Yeah, you gain 2 momentum.
So for 2 momentum, I can throw him on the ground and move to the next.
Well, you technically have damage to do, and then you could swift task. So you could incapacitate him and then swift task.
Okay, well, I will definitely do the damage on him.
You at least knock. Wow.
Oh, he's knocked out.
Yeah, head on the
It's that
ground.
vicious. Yeah, it's that vicious. Yeah. So
I mean, he's got intense, so that's like 5 threat to keep him up.
yeah, I don't have it. He's not staying up. So Casey, the robot in front of you comes to shock you. You hit it with your right hand, hitting it to the ground, busting it. You take a step on the next guy, swing with your left hand, catching him right in the left side of the temple here, knocking him unconscious instantly and knocking him to the ground. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, so in one fell swoop, you knock down the robot, punch the guy in the side of the head, knocking him unconscious onto the ground.
All right. He will swift task then. I'll spend that 2 momentum to swift task and move up behind.
No.
Sure.
Fitness security.
Okay, yeah. Thought it was a task. What difficulty?
0.
Okay. Well, let's get some momentum. Take 1 thread.
Okay, so you move 2 blocks, and then you could spend momentum to move an additional block. It's the same movement I did for her.
Okay.
The race is to off the screen, basically.
I'll spend that momentum.
All right, so you gain 2. Are you spending both of them?
Yep.
Okay. So that's Casey's movement. Pass this back to them because I think it has to. This one is going to shoot at you, Casey. You're the most threatening at the moment. And I want to hit you, so I'm spending all the threat I have. All right, I gain 1 back. Nice. I got 8 coming at you, Casey.
Avoid injury using the Karagite Order of Heroism, but I'll take the stress.
Okay. Goddamn medals.
Okay. I need to get 8 successes, or at least 8 momentum.
Yeah, there's a direct thing here too.
If you can direct me, I think I can reach her in the next go for sure.
Casey, jump her now. Direct.
Will do.
Oh wait, no, I can't direct you.
Well, you're
No. There's a rule. You can only do 2 rounds max. You can only do 2 tasks max during a round.
Ah, he already did.
He already did with the swift task.
Well, there is still that one drone as well. Take care of.
Yeah, but I'm more worried because he doesn't need a whole lot to get out.
I realized last turn I could have ended it, but my bad.
I
I had more abilities to use.
Okay, I don't think I have. So we're still in the same scene, right?
Yep.
Okay. So my athleticism roll or the temporary talent or temporary focus count. If
Yes.
I run, okay, I'm going to give you 6 threat. I'm going to use my Starcross to double my focus range. I'm also going to use my Starfleet citation for conspicuous gallantry, which I will be rolling 6 challenge dice to make sure to see if you get to keep that threat or not. But I'm gonna roll first.
Fitness security.
Well, that's 3. Can I challenge the value of responsibility to the truth? Because I'm currently not seeking the truth. That, I still have more questions than answers because of how messed up my memories are right now.
That seems like a bit of a stretch. I don't know about that one.
I have a ton of save milestones. What do we do on Chrono Shield? Do you remember what the episode of the Back to the Grind was about?
Let me pull it up. How old is that one?
It's been a while.
It was an RP session.
Was that the one dealing with in the speakeasy?
No.
No, we had the speakeasy thing. It was an RP session. We went in there and we dealt with gangsters.
Yeah, it wasn't Back to the Grind for that one.
Well, we've done the speakeasy like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what episodes those were.
Because I have one for Back to the Grind, and I would have only used it if we were dealing with the gangsters.
I'll let you use that one for this.
Okay.
Because it was a roleplay heavy episode, but I can't think of, like, I had the notes, but it's like,
Yeah, no, I got you. It was so long
Starfleet,
ago.
like Starfleet diplomats came aboard the ship, so like I don't exactly know what you guys did during that.
Can I use it by my use that for deployment duration, and then spend that to reroll 3 dice on the value, either by reason or by force, or doesn't believe in a no-win scenario.
Yeah, either of those should work here.
I actually have another one that probably works too, but all right, reroll on 3. Okay.
You have up to 8, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting 7.
There. Okay. Then I need to roll 6 challenge dice real quick to see how much threat you actually don't get. So you get 4 threat for it.
Okay.
So I got. You said 7. Yes, 7.
Yeah.
2, 3, 5, 6. There's 8.
There's what?
It's total of 8.
On your successes?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a 5, a 10, and a 6. So that's 6 there.
The 10.
Oh no, sorry, 10 doesn't count. Never mind. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you only have a secure.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
So yeah, so you gain 7 momentum for that.
That's okay. It is a success, right?
What's that?
It's considered a success, right? Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my Legion of Honor medal to gain 2 more bonus momentum, so that's a total of 9 momentum.
All right, you'll be even with her if you use all of that.
I am.
So I'll move you to where you'd be. It'd be right there.
Okay. Where would I need to be to like tackle her?
Right there. You got to have a turn.
Shoot.
But I know you have a combat-y one, so I'm sure you could burn a milestone for that too.
It's one of these. Phantom Nebula? No, it was a command thing. Probably some of these are commands. I know they are. What was photosynthesis? That was a long time ago too.
Going deep.
I am going
diving.
deep. I am going deep.
This was the episode where there's that plant species that during a certain time of day made those clicking language noises.
Casey dealt with the wildlife, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, and I think there was another species that was poisoning the planet, maybe.
I don't know. I started writing down what I used it for. I didn't write down what I used it for. I just wrote the episode name. I usually have a good memory on this stuff.
And there was something about and then at the end of the clicking noises, they released an energy beam.
Would it be like for something to not delay an action? I'm thinking that might happen then. Where I usually try to get us out of there, and I'm trying to get us. Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you used it for.
Shit.
And I'm not going to be as nice about this one as I was the
no.
last one.
I have to rewatch some of these episodes to figure out what I did them on. I'm trying to.
Because I want her to succeed and get away. So
I know you do. Shit. Sorry, Twitch. Okay. I have one where I broke out of a prison. I don't think that's gonna count.
I mean, it might depends what you got the determination for.
Breaking out of prison cell. Like using the hot wire security field. That's not gonna count here.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
that's
that.
not gonna. Oh.
And the other one was a transporter roll, so that's not gonna count.
If you had one to be punchy or tackly, that'd probably apply.
I don't. I know I don't. So not with those. The rest of them, I think, most of them are going to be command stuff. Yeah, would be out of range. So no, it's gonna have to pass to her, or well, pass to the new round.
All right, well, both of them won, so it's DeGrasse's turn. Oh wait, no, you shot first. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's right. You did shoot first. So it will pass to her.
Darn.
Oh, and I think Prax gave me all the threat I would need for this, so I really just got to succeed at this roll. Or not get a complication on this roll, I think. I'll spend a threat. All right, I get the threat back. So it's there.
I just realized I messed up.
It's there. And yeah, so she runs a little bit more, and then you just hear a transporter beam. And as the transporter beam disappears, the Doctor and Nadan catch up behind you. Who am I missing? Doctor. Out of combat.
No, actually, I could have ended with the 2 momentum needed to catch her. It's just you moved me one spot further than where I was at.
Could have caught up to her. I just didn't have an action left. I had the Legion of Honor.
I lied.
But-
We're not out of combat. We still have this drone.
Yeah, we're still it's our turn. So
Yes.
DeGrasse, you could shoot it.
Right. Pew pew.
Diff 3.
Diff 3. I don't know. We've already given you enough threat.
Well, if it's any consolation, down to 3.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, go ahead and double it. Get you up to 6.
Gave me too much there. Ooh.
Aimed.
Yeah, true.
Missed.
You know, I'll use my determination.
Value.
Discipline is a chief virtue. He's probably still huffing and puffing from the pursuit.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just to focus. Thank you.
Roll 2. Roll damage, please. Yep. This one you shoot, and as you shoot it, it kind of it doesn't blow up, but it just it becomes a 1,000 pieces as it all rains down to the ground. Now you're out of combat.
Pulls out the communicator she's given. Prax to Aurora.
Go ahead, Commander.
There's an individual next to me that's been apprehended. Beam him and Ensign Casey to your location. She kind of looks to Casey.
Understood.
Let's go check to see if that look at that Romulan or Vulcan, if he's still there. Oh, Nadan, get some transporter scans of one of the individuals beamed away. Let's see if we can maybe trace him.
Yes, Captain.
All right. When you get back to go check on the Romulan, there, you get to the crowd around him, and a couple of people says, "He's dead. He's dead." Oh God, why would anyone do that?
She looks at the doctor. Can you get some medical scans of the individual discreetly?
I'll get what I can.
And she's gonna hide her face and say, try to, because what she, started.
What'd you say, Captain? Sorry, I was sending something to Nadan.
Nothing.
And Doctor, Captain asked you to do something. What was that?
Get tricorder scans of the Romulan as
Reason.
Not
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as surreptitiously as possible.
Okay. This will be a reason, insight, diff 2 to kind of be discreet about your scan.
Reason, insight.
Oh, reason or insight with medicine.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Take a threat. We don't have any momentum.
Yeah, diff 2. So you gain 2 there.
Okay. Uh, Commander, they took a disruptor shot to the chest. Died instantly.
Let's not linger too long.
Captain, the transporter beam was untraceable. It appears to be Federation based, but the sign, the signature associated with it has been scrambled.
Let's find a discrete area to beam out.
Right. So you get your to your discrete area and you transport back to the hideout under the pub. And actually, I think that's probably going to be an excellent place to end it right there. So we'll call that the end of Visions.